can he sustain that? Can the players sustain that? And can he build a quality program and keep Ole Miss in that playoff picture? Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The returner will field it and bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Ole Miss offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And here comes the junior running back. This is a matchup of a pair of standout running backs.
Well, I think the reason these two teams are in the top 25, the biggest reason, is because of these running backs. And these guys are electrifying. They can hurt you running it. They can hurt you catching it. They're one play away, David, from scoring a touchdown. You just hold.
Caught, and he's got room. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
The Rebels want to move quickly.
Hey, guys, we're just getting started, and we're highlighting these players and these guys. And the QB said, all right, just highlight me, because they're coming out with a purpose. They're throwing the football. Two different guys, two different catches, two explosive plays.
Wants to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Ole Miss. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of portal players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could build on that and take the next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps, Jesse. Like, you've got to crawl before you walk. And this team, they tasted it. They know what it feels like. They know what it's like to be in the playoffs, and they want more. And they get to take some anger out and some hard feelings out today to start this season.
Trying to escape and get it himself. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that third and long. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10.
That's the danger as a defense when you blitz this guy on third down. If you don't get him to the ground right away or someone's out of a gap, his scrambling ability can hurt you, and that's exactly what happened. He saw open fields, he took off, and he was able to go get the first down.
Whistle blows to stop the clock as they check on an injured Cardinal on the play. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Gill. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Here comes the field goal unit. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
You're feeling really good about that, right? Brand new season, first drive of the year, the juices are flowing, you march the ball down the field. You don't get a touchdown, but at least you come away with 3 points. Very positive start to the year.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Cardinals offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And standing in the way is one of the best defensive lines in the country.
Well, this is one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but David, he better have a clock going off in his head in this one, because this is one of the elite pass rushes in the entire nation as well. Their D-line is absolutely stocked and loaded with athleticism, with guys with bad intentions, and they built this D-line specifically for games like this.
Yeah, so he better be on time, right? Like, that ball needs to be able to come out. You just got to be careful. You don't get away with some of those liberties of holding on to the football, extending plays, because those dudes are in relentless pass rush mode, chasing after you. This will be a great chess match.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw on 3rd. Floats it out. Oh, it's a fumble! And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brown. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Hughes. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away to find some room. Complete downfield. Breaks free and he might be gone. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And the one thing the D coordinator really harped on this week was tackling the catch. They knew this guy was going to get his touches, but they had to get him down and limit the yards after catch. They're not getting it done there. They've got to do a better job in the back end of getting tackles.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Cardinals pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. He might want another play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that field goal is going to tie us up here in the first quarter.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun. There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Rebels will hustle to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in the zones. You got to get him involved.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Rebels have this offense rolling.
And one thing I'm really interested to see is this Ole Miss offense post-Lane Kiffin, post-Charlie Weiss Jr., and they always find wide receivers. Palmer, it's amazing. They've had a knack for it. Was that Kiffin? Was that Weiss?
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes a deep grab. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And this is why so many teams go play action. They try to freeze guys in the back end, work on their eye discipline, get them to bite a little bit. Nice job on the play fake. Nice job bombs away, putting air underneath it, and making the big touchdown pass.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Quickly complete. He's out of bounds after the good pickup, and what a way to end the first period. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to throw it again. Pulls it in. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Reads it, fires complete.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
These DBs going to give a little cushion. Trying play action. Makes the grab. It's Gill. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. He goes right back to the air. He's got it. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Grab behind the line. It's Cook. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Rebels are in the hurry-up. He wants to throw it again. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And a golden opportunity slips away from the defense there. That's one he'd love to have back. He knows he should have come away with the interception there in the red zone.
They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Rush coming in high, and they've got him at the 29. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead's extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Oh, he's got some space. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Punt is on its way. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Running inside, it's Lacey. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Cook. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The run inside. It's Lacey. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Going deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Gonna run it. It's Lacey. He's gonna lose a yard on that one. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Might be changing the route. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down. Breaks into the open. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's 1st down. They want to throw it. Bring in the heat. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Wants to throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it back inside the 40. They'll mark him at the 39-yard line, and the interception has set up great field position. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Snags a quick pass on the left. Makes the catch, and he's free. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. Set up for the 1st down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They didn't just jumpstart that drive. They've electrified it, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Makes the grab. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Ole Miss calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Going for 6. Touchdown, Rebels. He got it back.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Here's Brown to begin the drive. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. And the Rebels will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. That's caught. It's forward. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll give it to Brown. Maybe some room here. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Brown again. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Hughes. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Hand off for Brown. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. From the gun on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19.
Well, it looks to me like the offense made some adjustments at halftime. Only 3 points in the first half. But here we go in the first drive of this 3rd quarter. This quarterback looks locked in. Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Louisville! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Rebels offense is back on the field. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pulls in the deep ball. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Rebels. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing. And
he takes this from inside the 5. couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. It's Foley. And he's dragged down. And the Cardinals headed quickly to the line.
They were able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
To the air on second down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Off to the races to the right. 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Cardinals. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Running into the open space. Turning it on. The 10. And he'll to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Rebels. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Looking to throw on first down. Fires it down the seam. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
That's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Buys a little extra time. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB.
Got a little grass. He now has 106 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. We'll send the tight end in motion. The option, the keeper. Touchdown, Rebels. And the route is on.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game one going exactly how they scripted it.
He'll bring it out. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Brown running left. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by... And was too much. They get him at the 15. The Cardinals decide to use the first. 3 timeouts. That will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. The Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Hauls it in at the 25. Quick step and go. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. First step of this drive comes from their own 44. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacey. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Gets the back moving. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice.
Makes a grab and room to run. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And the Rebels will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? That's caught. It's Odom.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Fires deep toward the end zone. Pass falls incomplete, but that was basically a free play as the defense was offsides, and this is going to be a first down.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Now the toss. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Off the play fake. Slings it downfield. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll run it on the counter. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. That pass is incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. The offense changing the play. On 4th down, going to the air. A huge pickup on this play. They finally get him out of bounds, and that is some kind of way to wrap up the 3rd quarter. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. The give to Brown. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Blasted as he lets it go. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. Bunch formation for these receivers. makes the quick grab. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. The Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Caught behind the line. It's Alexander. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Rebels will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Foley. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Wants to go right back downfield. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Running inside. It's Brown. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's his 4th interception of the game. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Working the middle, it's complete. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Rebels. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Well, it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback. You saw it right there. He is dialed in. He's finding his one-on-one matchups. He's making good decisions, and he's been so accurate. Now, 4 TD passes in this one, and that's why his team is way up here late in the game.
And he's coming out of the end zone. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Grabbed in the middle. It's Richardson. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Cardinals can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Cherry. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The Cardinals with the 1st and 10. Off play action. The short hands, it's Foley. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Cardinals in the hurry up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense.
He tries to take the top off. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to the run. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
There's some room. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Leaves it with the back, and he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Delayed handoff. It's Lacey fighting off the defender. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one. It'll be 3rd and long. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game.